Every 8 seconds, a high school student drops out.
Every 4 minutes, a child is arrested for a drug offense.
Every 34 seconds, a baby is born into poverty.
Every 8 minutes, a child is arrested for a violent offense.
Every minute, a baby is born to a teen mother.
Every 42 seconds, a baby is born without health insurance.
Every 21 seconds, a child is arrested.
Every second, a public school student is suspended.
A black boy born in 2001 has a 1 in 3 chance of being incarcerated in their lifetime.
Children's Defense Fund Minnesota is a nonprofit advocacy organization that has worked for more than 30 years in Minnesota to ensure a level playing field for all children and youth. Our mission is to ensure every child a healthy start, a head start, a fair start, a safe start, and a moral start, and successful passage to adulthood. We have provided leadership opportunities for young adults participating in a variety of our programs. Youth have participated with CDF as Beat the Odds honorees, Freedom Schools servant leader interns, and young adult leadership training participants. Now our goal is to create a pipeline to provide more consistent support and resources to develop the next generation of leaders. A key component of our youth development work is our Freedom Schools program, rooted in the civil rights movement. This program focuses on literacy, personal empowerment, and civic responsibility. Leadership development and intergenerational relationship building is one of the central components. The persistent opportunity and achievement gaps in Minnesota are among the worst in the country. Far too often, youth of color and American Indian youth do not have authentic and meaningful roles in shaping educational policies and programs. Additionally, there is a severe shortage of teachers of color and American Indian teachers in Minnesota. Only 4% of all teachers in the state represent these groups. This has resulted in policies and practices that have led to some of the worst racial disparities in the entire nation for youth of color and American Indian youth. Children's Defense Fund Minnesota intends to address this issue through our Transformational Leadership Pipeline, Mobilizing Leaders of Change project. This pipeline will be developed to build on the strengths of our nationally recognized CDF Freedom Schools program, which is staffed with individuals from the community served. Our pipeline will include, first, a series of advocacy trainings for young adults serving as servant leader interns for Freedom Schools programs. This new 3-part series will include fall, winter, and spring training sessions and will culminate with a summer capstone project. Secondly, an enhanced advocacy training component within our monthly collaborative meetings that includes site coordinators and project directors who directly manage youth within our Freedom Schools. And finally, a specially designed leadership and advocacy training track for high school age youth leaders who are serving as junior servant leader interns within Freedom Schools, and enhanced advocacy training within our full-day local Freedom Schools training in early summer. With this YouthPrise grant, CDF Minnesota will develop a continuum of advocacy training opportunities to build the skills and confidence of approximately 50 young leaders, ranging in age from high school students through young adults. As a result, this project will impact youth by growing their skills and confidence to have their voices heard. Our long-term systems change goal is to dramatically increase the diversity of young people who are prepared to serve as leaders, teachers, and in other positions of power. Through this project, we will plant seeds for multicultural and multiracial advocacy. Youth will benefit by learning how to put advocacy principles into action at all levels within their community. Our project will support a pipeline of teachers and advocates of color and will develop a successful generation of young leaders. This fits with the goal of systems change. As young people receive training, networking, and technical assistance, they will become successful agents of change in our communities.
Freedom School made a difference in my life. So as you sit here today and you realize that you are designed and created to make a difference in your scholars' lives, I want you to take a look at me. It was people like Lamont who invested in me, who gave me an opportunity to lead and to succeed. Freedom School taught me how to stand in front of people just like you. Freedom School taught me how to be a servant leader intern, a site coordinator, an elevator trainer, a project director, executive director, the Texas Youth Leadership Development Director for Children's Defense Fund. So every job that I've had, I can say that Freedom School trained me to do that job.
Something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no. Something inside so strong.